जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरंग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जी की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरंग शिशि राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरंग शिशि राधा नयननाथ जी की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला पृष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्ततर सचिशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला पृष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्ततर सचिशिला भक्ति दैता माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला पृष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्ततर सचिशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंसा शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासुदेव गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री नवदीप धाम की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरु श्री जुता पादा कमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. We are hearing SRIMAD BHAGAVATAM. Yesterday we heard one son of Priyavrata Maharaj. He wanted to have son and wanted to go to Pitriloka. Then his name was Agnidra. Then Brahma understood his heart, so he sent him one Apsara, and they united, and he had sons. And after, because he was attached to that Apsara, when she left, he was thinking about her, so after that he also went to Pitriloka. And though they were enjoying for thousands of years worldly and heavenly happiness, but still he was not satisfied. That is impossible for soul. So, according to Vedic injunctions, the king after his death was promoted to the same planet as his celestial wife. That is upper planetary. Then, other 9 brothers, Priyavrata had 10 sons. Other 9 brothers married the 9 daughters. No, it is Andra or whose sons? No, he had 10 sons, and they were very strong because drinking the breast milk from Purvachiti. She was of heavenly. So they were also very strong. So their father gave them each a kingdom in a different part of Jambudvip. The sons of Angira ruled the kingdoms. Agnidra ruled the kingdoms they received from their father. After the departure of their father, the 9 brothers married the 9 daughters of Meru, named Meru Devi, Pratirupa, Ugradamstri, Lata, Ramya, Shama, Nari, Bhadra, and Deva Viti. This we heard yesterday. Now next chapter, Shri Shuka Uvach. Nabir Apatya Kamo Prajaya Maru Devya Bhagavantam Yagya Purusham Aviha Avahitatma Yajata. Shukadev Goswami continued to speak. Maharaj Nabi, the son of Agnidra, wished to have sons, and therefore he attentively began to offer prayers and worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, the master and enjoyer of all sacrifices. Maharaja Nabi's wife, Meru Devi, who had not given birth to any children at that time, also worshipped Lord Vishnu along with her husband. That time they knew that only if Supreme Lord will send, they can get son. They knew that only they will unite, then son will come. That is not certain. If Supreme Lord wills, then you can get son. So they were both worshipping Supreme Lord. That is why in astrology also you can see in karma someone has children or not. And how many like this. It is not that you can just have. Also when Dhritarashtra, he asked Krishna, why I did not do any sins in this life. And also in my past 100 lives I did not do any sins. Why my 100 sons in this life they were killed? Then Krishna said, yes, it is true, but 101 life back, you unnecessarily killed so many birds in the nest. So because of that sin, you had to get this now. Your 100 sons were killed. Then he asked, but why after 100 lives? Then Krishna told, because for 100 lives you were collecting that much of piety that in this life you can have 100 sons. It is not so easy to have sons or many sons. It depends on the will of Krishna, if he sends. So they knew, and they were doing this worship of Vishnu. Prachetas also, everyone, they understood this point. Tasya havava shraddhaya vishuddha bhavena yajatah pravargyeshu pracharatsu dravya desha kala mantrartvik dakshina vidhana yogo papatya duradigamo pi bhagavata vatsalyataya supratika atmanam aparajitam nija janabhi pretarta viditsaya grihita hridayangamam mano nayanananda navayavabhir rav. This is all one word. Mano nayana ananda navayavabhiramam avishchakara. In the performance of a sacrifice, there are 7 transcendental means to obtain the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. 1. By sacrificing valuable things or eatables. 2. By acting in terms of place. 3. By acting in terms of time. 4. By offering hymns. 5. By going through the priest. 6. By offering gifts to the priests. And 7. By observing the regulative principles. However, one cannot always obtain the Supreme Lord through this paraphernalia. Nonetheless, the Lord is affectionate to his devotee. Therefore, when Maharaj Nabi, who was a devotee, worshipped and offered prayers to the Lord with great faith and devotion and with a pure, uncontaminated mind, superficially performing some yagya in the line of pravargya, the kind Supreme Personality of Godhead, due to his affection for his devotees, appeared before King Nabi in his unconquerable and captivating form with 4 hands. In this way, to fulfill the desire of his devotee, the Supreme Personality of Godhead manifested himself in his beautiful body before his devotee. This body pleases the mind and eyes of the devotees. That is why he is called Krishna, because he attracts everyone and can give bliss to everyone by his charming qualities. Beauty is one of them. So whoever comes in contact with him, he cannot but want to worship him, and he is blissful. Like you remember when Narad Goswami was doing bhajan, he also got darshan of Supreme Lord, but then he lost it. Then he again tried, but could not get. Then Supreme Lord appeared and said, by my own will I gave you darshan. That was only to increase your desire for me. But now you are not yet fully pure, so you cannot see me again. After you will become fully pure, then you can always see me. So Narad Goswami was doing then sadhana, and after giving up this material form, he got form of personal associate of Supreme Lord. Then he was always in contact with Supreme Lord. Atha ha tam avishkrita bhuja jugala dvayam hiran mayam purusha vishesham kapisha kausheyambara dharam urasi vilasach chrivatsa lalamam daravara vanaruha vana mala churi amrita mani gadadibhir upalakshitam sputa kirana pravara mukuta kundala kataka kati sutrahara keyura nupuradi anga bhushana vibhushitam ritvik sadasya grihapatayodhana ivotama dhanam upalabhya sabahumanam arha ne na vanata shir shana upatastu hu. Lord Vishnu appeared before King Nabi with 4 arms. He was very bright, and he appeared to be the best of all personalities. Around the lower portion of his body, he wore a yellow silken garment. On his chest was the mark of Srivatsa, which always displays beauty. He carried a conch shell, lotus flower, disc and club, and he wore a garland of forest flowers and the Kaustuba gem. He was beautifully decorated with a helmet, earrings, bangles, belt, pearl necklace, armlets, ankle bells, and other bodily ornaments bedecked with radiant jewels. Seeing the Lord present before them, King Nabi and his priests and associates felt just like poor people who have suddenly attained great riches. They received the Lord and respectfully bent their heads and offered him things in worship. So they were doing sacrifice because that was prescribed at that time. Fire sacrifice, I think they did here. Yes, fire sacrifice. So, because Supreme Lord was pleased, he appeared there. Like that, now in this Kali Yuga, we can get darshan of Supreme Lord by doing Nama Sankirtan Yagya. Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sangopanga Astra Parshadam Yagyai Sankirtana Prayer Yajanti Hi Sumeda Saha. In this age of Kali, Supreme Lord appears in hidden form. He is Krishna himself, but not with Krishna, means black color, but with golden color. And he is always chanting Krishna. And together with his associates, and limbs and weapon, that is Harinam, he appears. So those who are intelligent, very intelligent, properly intelligent, Sumeda Saha, they will worship him with Sankirtan Yagya, congregational chanting of holy names without offenses. So if we do this Yagya, then we can get his darshan. Our Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj, he told, if you will chant Harinam, then from Harinam, Krishna will come out, will appear, his form will appear. No need to artificially think, he will automatically come out. Like here, he came out from Yagya, like that from Harinam, Krishna will come out. Our Gaur Govinda Sai Maharaj also said same thing. When you will chant Harinam without offenses, then you will see Krishna in front of you. So we should give importance on this practice without offenses, and when sanctified heart, then we can get such revelations. Ritvija uchuhu arhasi muhur arhatamarhanam asmakam anupathanam namo nama iti etavat sat upashikshitam korhati puman prakriti guna vyati kara matir anisha ishwarasya parasya prakriti purushayor arvaktanadbhir nama rupa kriti bhi rupa nirupanam sakala jana nikaya vrijina nirasana shiva tama pravara guna ganaika desha katanat rite. The priests began to offer prayers to the Lord, saying, O most worshipable one, we are simply your servants. Although you are full in yourself, please, out of your causeless mercy, accept a little service from us, your eternal servants. We are not actually aware of your transcendental form, but we can simply offer our respectful obeisances again and again, as instructed by the Vedic literatures and authorized acharyas. Materialistic living entities are very much attracted to the modes of material nature, and therefore they are never perfect. But you are above the jurisdiction of all material conceptions. Your name, form, and qualities are all transcendental and beyond the conception of experimental knowledge, means with these worldly senses. Indeed, who can conceive of you? In the material world, we can perceive only material names and qualities. We have no other power than to offer our respectful obeisances and prayers unto you, the transcendental person. The chanting of your auspicious transcendental qualities will wipe out the sins of all mankind. That is the most auspicious activity for us, and we can thus partially understand your supernatural position. When they got darshan, they automatically felt themselves as his eternal servants. Like when light comes, then everything is lighted up. You can see yourself in proper perspective and what is your relation with him. That is why there you will find in Bhakti Sandarbha, in the topic of Archan Bhakti, there it is written that you have to get Diksha, means mantra. Here it relates to Krishna mantra, Kam Gayatri like this, or whatever deity you want to worship, Ramchandra, depends on your rasa. So there it is written that in the mantra there is Swarup Gyan of Supreme Lord. The knowledge, or he is non-different from that mantra, and in that also your specific relation with him is also there inside. And that is the power of that mantra given by bona fide guru, by preceptorial channel, and with this mantra you can engage yourself in deity worship. Deity is also non-different from Krishna. Mantra also, and Harinam, name, also all transcendental, and qualities, everything. So there it is written that when you will worship or you will meditate on the mantra, then Supreme Lord will reveal himself. If we completely surrender, then Supreme Lord's form will be revealed to us. And at the same time, when that revelation of Supreme Lord's form is there, also you realize yourself in relation to him. That relation also is included there. So some, they give very much importance on these Diksha mantras because they think their Sambandha Gyan is there. But it is in Harinam also, because Harinam is also non-different from Hari. If bona fide Guru gives you Harinam, that is non-different from Krishna, his form is there, attributes, pastimes, everything is there. So when you will worship the name, when you will chant with surrender, with faith, and when your heart will become pure through that service, then from the name also form will come. And when you get that revelation, also you can feel yourself who you are in relation to him. You will feel that sound, Mahamantra sound, chanted by pure devotee, that is superior than you, that sound. And that form of Krishna, that transcendental qualities, passions, everything is superior to yourself. So you are naturally servant. So that happens either in this case, it happened, they were doing sacrifice in a bona fide way, and that was bona fide process for that age. So, and because Nabi was devotee, so Supreme Lord appeared there, and they got darshan, and they offered appropriate prayers, and they said, you are beyond this worldly experiential knowledge. No one can conceive you. These worldly people, only they can conceive material names and qualities, not his names and qualities. And they only wanted to offer prayers and respects. And they also understood, because they have now a realization, the chanting of your auspicious transcendental qualities will wipe out the sins of all mankind. They know this is not ordinary material sound, it is transcendental sound. It has different effect. That is the most auspicious activity for us, and we can thus partially understand your supernatural position. They understood is supernatural, not of this world. And by these activities, by chanting, we can get some realization of you. They also realize it. You are unlimited. How we can say fully we can understand or realize you? No devotee can say like this. Those who are real devotee, who have real realization, they can never have any pride like this, I know everything, I realized everything. No. If they say like that, it means their realization is false. It is mental imagination, not real. It cannot happen. Yes, that is the proof. That is why in this Kali Yuga, on the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have to give importance on chanting Harinam. And by loudly chanting Harinam and in congregational chanting, that is also most beneficial activity for others, means to give welfare or to do good to others. That is the best. There is nothing better than that. For the whole world, loud chanting of Harinam. And of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this was his preaching style, to loudly do Nagar Sankirtan everywhere loudly, and by this he would awaken all souls. And he also sent preachers from door to door to request others to chant Harinam in relation to Krishna, their eternal master. And later, during the time of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and Prabhupada especially also, then another type also came, because printing press happened, and they could print many books. Before, there were not many books, like Sat Sandarbha, only maybe few copies you have, on palm leaves. Some are in Vrindavan, some few in Bengal, some like these temples, Narottam Thakur's place, or some. Not that anyone can get, anyone can read. That was not that time. But there were preachers. They were speaking Harikatha and doing Kirtan from village to village. But during the time of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he started by printing magazine. There he wrote many articles, devotional, Sajan Toshani, and he spread everywhere. He distributed, and also books. And Prabhupada also continued this. He expanded, he produced more magazine, and he printed all the books of Bhaktivinoda Thakur especially, and he distributed everywhere. And our Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj also, he spread. So this is also preaching and prasad distribution, and then gradually CDs came, and cassettes, and then now videos, and so many things. So there is possibility of spreading the message that we have to do loudly, chant, and all these other activities for our own good and for the good of others. Our Brihad Bhrati Maharaj told to our Paramananda Prabhu in Mayapur, he's sincere devotee, but he was ordered that now, because others are engaged in other things, he has to give classes in the mat, Harikatha. Then he was afraid. I never read any scriptures. I don't know Harikatha, what I will say like this. He was very hesitant. Then he asked our Brihad Bhrati Maharaj what I should do. I have no scripture knowledge, I don't know anything. Then Brihad Bhrati Maharaj said, you read scripture, that is transcendental, you read scripture, and you will be benefited by that, and you will benefit others also. That is, you do. Parijana Nuraga Virachita Shabala Samshabda Salila Sita Kishalaya Tulasika Durvankureir Api Sambritaya Sapareya Kila Parama Paritushyasi. That is to give people sukriti, that their energy can be engaged somehow or other in the service of Krishna, then that will produce Sukriti. Then when that Sukriti will be accumulated, they will get faith in Krishna, and then they will seek Sadhu Sangha, then they will accept service of Krishna. So Prabhupada's disciples, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's disciples, they were going from door to door, distributing magazines, distributing books, and also begging for some donation or rice or anything to be used in the service of deities. So and loudly doing Nagar Sankirtan. So in this way they gave Sukriti to many people, and they also joined. O Supreme Lord, you are full in every respect. You are certainly very satisfied when your devotees offer you prayers with faltering voices, and in ecstasy bring you tulsi leaves, water, twigs bearing new leaves, and newly grown grass. This surely makes you satisfied. So it is not that you have to be very rich person to serve Krishna. No, whatever is very easily available everywhere, water, new grass, leaf, tulsi, this you offer. Krishna says, if you offer me this and some fruit, I will be satisfied. If you offer with love, he will be satisfied. And even if such articles you don't have, you can offer with your mind. Like that Pratishtanpur Brahmin, in mind he was cooking kheer and he offered to Narayan, and Narayan was happy. He took him to Vaikuntha by mental service only. But the main ingredient is you have to do with love for his satisfaction. Then he will accept. And prayers also with love, then he will be happy. That is why we have to use the prayers of pure devotees. By those prayers, Krishna was satisfied. So if we also repeat those prayers, then he will be satisfied. Atanayapi na bhavata ijyayoru bhara bharaya samuchitam artam ihopala bhamahe. Like because in India, almost whole year, means whole year there are flowers, they are growing. So in puja you can offer flowers, because in puja you have to offer flowers. Tulsi also is growing whole year. But one devotee here in Western countries asked our Gurudev that in winter it is difficult to get flowers or they are very expensive, so how to do puja? Then Guru said you can mentally also offer flowers. If there is such circumstance, you can mentally, and summertime you can grow and you can offer flowers. But during winter time you can do mentally. So we can do, or you chant Harinam, offer prayers, hear Harikatha, speak Harikatha. So many services we can do. We have engaged in your worship with many things and have offered sacrifices unto you. But we think that there is no need for so many arrangements to please your lordship. There was our Gurudev also one time he told in Harikatha that one man, I think in Hyderabad it happened, he invited our Gurudev, he said, I made one big arrangement for one big sacrifice. I will offer, I don't remember how much he said, maybe like 100 liters of ghee. I will offer, and so many things I will offer sacrifice. And he was repeatedly requesting our Gurudev to come there. Then Gurudev came there and he saw very big arrangement and huge, this offering, all this thing, ghee and so many priests and everything. Then Gurudev asked him, you will not do Harinam? Then he said, yes, I also made arrangement for Harinam. Then he showed there in some like very backside one corner, like 1-2 persons or maybe 3 persons, very silently they were chanting Hare Krishna or something. So yes, I made also arrangement for that. But our Gurudev told us that that is the main thing in this Kali Yuga. Congregational chanting should be main thing, not these opulent yagyas and these things. No. Chanting of Harinam is the most important yagya, and that is most powerful also. But we are not understanding. Those who are realized souls who are chanting without offenses, they can understand. But we are materialistic, so we think, oh, I have to do so many things, this, that. Then they feel something is going on. But chanting is main thing. So they also realize there is no need of so many arrangements to please your Lordship. Atmana evanu savanam anja savyatirekena bhobhu yamana shesha purushartha swarupasya kintu nathashisha asa sananam etat abhisamradhana matram bhavitum arhati. All of life's goals and opulences are directly, self-sufficiently, unceasingly, and unlimitedly increasing in you at every moment. Indeed, you are unlimited enjoyment and blissful existence itself. As far as we are concerned, O Lord, we are always after material enjoyment. You do not need all these sacrificial arrangements, but they are meant for us, so that we may be benedicted by your Lordship. All these sacrifices are performed for our fruitive results, and they are not actually needed by you. Prahlad Maharaj also told in his prayers, you don't need that service, but you don't have any lack, but we are benefited when we serve you. That is out of mercy you are accepting. Like, and he gave example like mirror, there is a reflection of face in the mirror. So now if you want to improve the reflection in the mirror, then you have to make improvement on the face, not in the mirror. If you do on the mirror, it will not work. So like that, by serving you, we are benefited. This example he gave. No one should think that Supreme Lord needs anything from us. I'm contributing to him. No. But out of his mercy, he is giving us service, and by that we will be benefited. That is why our Gurudev told that so-called loving relationships in this world, they are based on some lack in one person and some self-interest always. So no one can actually fulfill you fully. Like wife cannot fulfill husband, husband cannot wife, children cannot parents, parents cannot always, because there is lack, and there is some want, and there is some interest. But in Krishna there is no lack. That is why he can perfectly love you, and you will be benefited beyond your expectation. You will be positively surprised every time. He only can perfectly love you, no anyone else. Because he does not lack any, and he is with little he is satisfied. Why? Because he does not lack anything and he has no selfish interest. That is why his love is pure. And our Gurudev told, therefore, if you love Krishna, you will not be disappointed. It is not possible. In these worldly relations, you will be disappointed, unfulfilled, frustrated. But in relationship, loving relation with Krishna, you cannot be disappointed. It is not possible. Tat yatha Balishanam Swayam Atmana Shriyah Param Avidusham Parama Purusha Prakarsha Karunaya Swamahimanam Chapavargakyam Upakalpa Yishyan Swayam Napachita Eve Taravat Iho Palakshi Daha. O Lord of Lords, we are completely ignorant of the execution of dharma, artha, kama and moksha, the process of liberation, because we do not actually know the goal of life. You have appeared personally before us like a person soliciting worship, but actually you are present here just so we can see you. It is not that he needs anything. He appears for our benefit. You have come out of your abundant and causeless mercy in order to serve our purpose, our interest, and give us the benefit of your personal glory called apavarga or liberation. You have come, although you are not properly worshipped by us due to our ignorance. This is also always humbleness will be there. No real devotee who has actual contact with Supreme Lord can have any pride. Impossible. Always they will feel, I am not serving properly. All are serving properly, only I am not serving properly. Atayam eva varo hyarha tama yarhi barhi shi rajarsher varadar shabho bhavan nija purushek shana vishaya asit. O most worshipable of all, you are the best of all benefactors, and your appearance at saintly King Kanabi's sacrificial arena is meant for our benediction. Because you have been seen by us, you have bestowed upon us the most valuable benediction. Seeing him like Dhruva, he saw, and Naren asked, what you want? Then he said, I don't want anything. I want only you. So if you want something from Supreme Lord, then you are foolish. But if you want him, that is, you have realized, you bestowed upon us the most valuable benediction, your service, your darshan, and thereby your service. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu prayed, I don't want na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim kovitamba. I don't want from you money. Then jana means worldly relations. You can say kamini also. And sundari kovita, like worldly poetry, talent, that is like name and fame. So I don't want kanaka kamini pratishta. I don't want. I only want causeless devotion to you, birth after birth. Even liberation, I don't want. Only I want your service. And he's praying naturally. Why? Because he's getting the taste of service of Krishna. We may artificially say from the mouth, I don't want money, I don't want this, but inside we are not meaning it. But those who got the taste of service of Supreme Lord, they are, from the core of heart, they are saying, I want only your service. I don't want anything else. That is on Ruchi level, you can say, from the heart. And there also, when you have that Ruchi, then also you have strong desire to serve Krishna. Greed to serve him, strong desire. That is why generally, naturally, on that stage, Raganuga sadhana can start. Then it will be natural and easy to perform. Otherwise, before that, it is also possible, but it is more difficult because mind is restless and other desires are there and so many things. So after that is natural. Asanga nishita Jnana nala vidutashesha malanam bhavat svabhavanam atma ramanam muninam anavarata parigunita gunagana parama mangalayana gunagana katano si. Dear Lord, all the great sages who are thoughtful and saintly persons incessantly recount your spiritual qualities. These sages have already burnt up all the unlimited dirty things and by the fire of knowledge strengthened their detachment from the material world. Thus they have attained your qualities and are self-satisfied. Yet even for those who feel spiritual bliss in chanting your attributes, your personal presence is very rare. So incessantly they recount Kirtaniya Sadahuri because they have burnt up Anartha Nivritti. Then you don't have diversion of mind and obstacles, so incessantly you can do. And also you will not be interested in other things. Detachment is there. And they are self-satisfied, such devotees. And they are getting bliss, but not always darshan. But they are not feeling any lack by chanting glories. Our Gurudev once also told during Kartik time that Gajendra Moksha, that Viraha Agni, what was the something Viraha Agni? Yes, that in Gajendra one prayer there is something. So the gopis, when they are feeling separation grief from Krishna, then to remove that fire of separation, they are always chanting. That is like removal of these dirty things or sins or like this. They have no sins, but they are also incessantly chanting to remove that separation grief from Krishna. They are always chanting. They are getting bliss in that. And then Krishna gives darshan and then again disappears to increase desire and again appears. That is all pastimes going on like this. Union, sometimes separation. But in separation and in union, always there is bliss. In this world, there is only some little happiness in union. But in separation, we get suffering. But in relation to Krishna, even separation is bliss because their union with Krishna is more. They're always thinking of Krishna, always chanting his glories and sometimes hallucinating. Radharani is seeing one black tree. She's thinking this is Krishna and embraces like this. So they are always getting bliss. Pratipadank, at every step. Every step means all the time, but it can also mean in union and in separation. All the time you are getting bliss. So our Gurudev said there that if one realized his relation with Krishna and he's always chanting his name, even staying in this world and not getting direct darshan of Krishna, such devotee doing that, even he cannot have any suffering of this world. Impossible. Cannot have any suffering. Why he would get suffering? We have to get because we are doing thievery. We want to enjoy something which is not ours. So we have to get suffering as a reaction. But they already fully rectified themselves. They are now pure devotees. So there is no suffering. They burnt all karma, everything. That is only they are getting bliss. Though not direct darshan, but always they are without any suffering, staying in this world, and always in bliss. And then when Krishna wants, he gives darshan also. Then tomorrow there is some special day. Tomorrow we will hear about Ganga Mata Goswamini and Baladev Vidyabhushan and Ganga Devi, Ganga Puja. Then day after tomorrow is Ekadashi. That time we can continue this topic. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hari Bolo, 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 Hari Bolo. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Gandharvika Giridhari Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shishi Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatatmak Shri Gaurahuri ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shishi Radha Nayananath Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guruvare ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Jai. जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। थैंक यू ऑल। दंडवत प्रणाम। हरि बोल।